Hey everyone! In class today we'll keep finding the least common multiple. Let's examine three numbers. Take more complex numbers, write down 12, 30 and 75. We need to find the least common multiple of these three numbers. We use the method of factoring into prime factors. So I proceed to write down the number 12, which is the product obtained by multiplying 4 by 3. However, guys, a 4 is just the result of 2 multiplied by 2, so I'll jot down these two numbers. The calculation is 2 multiplied by 2. I question the purpose of this task. The reason is that we must grasp the concept of how many 2's I will ultimately have in total, which is of utmost importance. So, in each decomposition, how many 2's will I have in order to choose the highest power, the highest amount? Alright, 12 is going to be 2 times 2 and times 3. So in the end it will be 2 squared multiplied by 3. 2s, so squared. Following that is the number 30. 30 is equal to 6 multiplied by 5. But I also have a 6 that can be unfolded. That's 2 times 3. Well, I give it a 5 because a 5 is just 1 multiplied by 5. So I write 30, which is 2 times 3 and times 5, and the last number is 75.
75 is 25 multiplied by 3.
Sure, someone will say, but 75 isn't just 25 times 3. Now we'll also consider this method and you'll see we come to the same answer. So while I'm writing 25 times 3, what's the deal with 25? This is 5 times 5. I let a C grade slide. So as a result, I end up with 75, which is 5 multiplied by 5 and multiplied by 3. That will be 5 squared multiplied by 3. I'll show you right now that if you rearrange 75 a little differently like this, 75 is 15 multiplied by 5. I completely agree with you. But 15 is 5 multiplied by 3. And the 5 drops again for me. What do we see? I multiply 5 by 5 again. It will be 5 squared multiplied by 3. That is, you can decompose it either like this or like this, as convenient for you. The most important thing is that you will still come to the same answer. And now we write down the least common multiple for the numbers 12, 30 and 75. And we begin with the smallest number, which is 2. Take a look, 2 raised to the power of 2. Here is a 2, here is no 2. So 2 plus 2 squared equals 8. The highest power in this equation is 2 squared, which is 4. One more time. What am I doing? So I have these here records that I need. So this entry, this and this. So 2 squared, but here I have 1 2, and here I have 2 2's. So I write 2 squared. I do not have any 2's here. Let us keep going. 3, 3, there is 3 here and 3 here as well. Everywhere there's just one triple, so it's the biggest deal. That's why I'm only writing one triple. A triple in the first degree. Here is a triple, here is a triple, and here is a triple everywhere to the first degree. So I am writing 3. Next, let's get down to business with the top-notch stuff. There are no 5's here. The 5 is with me here, and I have 5 squared here. According to our rules, you need to write down the highest power, which is 5 squared. Well, now we just do the math. 2 squared is 4. 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 25, and we calculate that 4 multiplied by 25 will be 100, and 100 multiplied by 3 will be 300. So the least common multiple is 300. Of course, you can check if this is true by dividing 300 by 12. You will get the number 25 without a remainder. Let's write it down. 300 divided by 12 is 25. So I have no remainder, which is good. I divide 300 by 30 and I get 10, which is also great. You see, there is no remainder as well. And I divide 300 by 75. As a result, I have 4 with no leftovers. So I did everything correctly, and 300 will be the least common multiple. By the way, in case by any chance, for some reason, if you do not get the least common multiple, it is of course used. It is unquestionably utilized without a doubt when needed or required. So you'll be able to use not the least common multiple, but it would be preferable if you found the least common multiple. So what am I talking about? If you rewrite all these works and multiply them together, you'll get a big number. And this number will be divisible by 12, 30, and 75, but it won't be the smallest. In principle, the least common multiple will be used in our further actions. At the next class, we'll continue to dive into this topic. That's all for today. Goodbye until we meet again.